Hey, what's going on, guys? We are still hanging out at our houses, just watching whatever we can, uh, for good or bad. But luckily, something happened, and we're going to talk about it. So, Amazon, they released this new movie. Actually, I mean, it kind of debuted last year, but now the public's getting to see it. It's called The Vast of Night, and it's a sci-fi throwback. And guys, it's really fun. It's a really good movie, considering what it is and what it does. Directed by Andrew Patterson, he is a new filmmaker who is busting on the scene with this movie. It follows this. It's like they're it's a boy and a girl. One is in high school. I can't really tell how old the guy is. He has his own radio show, but I don't know. They live in this small New Mexico town. It is in the 50s. And so, yeah, he is a radio DJ, and her mom is an operator. One of the ladies who, like, someone's on the phone, they're like, "Ooh, connect me," and they're like, "There you go." So, yeah, that's that. That's where they are at. So it starts out, and he's doing a radio show. She is kind of uh, manning her mom's post for a little bit, and all of a sudden this weird noise starts to come over the air, but also over the phone lines, and she starts getting phone calls, and people are kind of freaking out, and they're like, "What's going on?" So they kind of pose it to all the listeners. Hey, we're gonna play the sound. Call in if you know anything, and then this mystery starts to not really unravel, but it starts to kind of builds momentum. If someone calls in, it's like, I know, here's my story, and then another person calls in. It's like, I need to talk to you guys, and a lot of it is set up in this kind of old school Twilight Zone kind of way, but also with a twist of like radio plays. It's a lot of sound that you're hearing. Not a lot goes on the screen, but which you don't really realize until the movie's finished. You're like, I don't think I saw that much, but it stuck with me. Like when you see something for the first time and you're like, man, that's special. Like, this is what the Vast of Night feels like. It feels like something that uh, was done with such love and such like passion, but also so creatively. I think this could be chalked up. Some people may chalk this up to, like, oh, they probably had a small budget, but really, like there's a lot of great camera work. There's a lot of great editing. There's a lot of just sound design. Because I promise you, a lot of this, like, it when I was watching, like I could listen to this on the radio and I think it'd have the same effect, which is really neat. So yeah, this movie is a little unsettling too. Like, it feels a lot like Close Encounters, which is a heartwarming movie, and it's got like its ETs, but it's also got its like War of the Worlds feel. It's got a very if you ever saw Super 8, kind of got a little bit of feel like that. Nothing too action packed, but it's just there's something unsettling, and that builds, and yeah, it's just unreal. It's really cool to see a movie like this. I love, like, aliens, and I mean, I don't love aliens, but I love, like, these old genre pieces, or when something decides to throw it back, and just to be able to do something on such limited resources, that, like, I geek out over that too. So you have to watch this movie. I mean, if you're a little creeped out by things, maybe stay away from it. My wife she really liked it, but she was also just like, we have to sleep with the lights on. But again, nothing scary. But there are, like, several moments where I got chills. Like, it's eerie, and I love it. And more people need to be talking about this movie. And the score is great. The sound design is incredible. It's just really it's a great kind of experiment in telling a great story, a fun story, a compelling story, but doing it with, relying on your characters and relying on the dialogue instead of, explosions and spaceships. So, yeah, Go check it out. It's on Amazon. I'm sure you could probably also rent it somewhere else, but please do yourself a favor and check this out. I'm out of here.
Un esercito di prodi